Jungle perch are an attractive native fish, renowned for their fighting qualities, being hard to locate and even harder to catch. They are found only in the tropical regions of the east coast, mainly in rainforest streams and rivers that run down to the sea. They grow to over 40 centimetres in length and a weight of a couple of kilos. I decided that as I would be travelling through their range, I would make them a target. I'd already had a fail attempt at Madiba.
I've stopped on this little rainforest creek called Gooligan Creek and found a few worms, so I'm going to have a chuck in here and see if I can't catch something. No idea what to expect, so let's see what happens. I've just had a bite, just a little tap. I haven't seen any fish here, but that doesn't mean anything. Another little tap. Well, that's almost a janjuk worm. Let's see if it'll do the job. Well, it didn't work in the quiet water, so I'm going to try and run the bait down with the current, see what that does. If I was a fish, I'd be in there. I don't know if it'll come out on video, but there's a platypus out here. Right where I'm looking. There he goes, right on the surface. Now there you go, there's another first for me. I hope that comes out. But when you think about it, this is a pretty good spot for a platypus. Nice big bit of still water. I raced back to the car and got my good camera, but you can bet your boots he won't show up again. Never mind. Well, I've been here half an hour. Apart from that little tap I had on the first cast, nothing. So lovely spot, but no fish. So clearly Jungle Perch is smarter than me. I'll give it another couple of minutes and then I'm going to head off and have a coffee. This is Lake Barine. Lovely spot, and what's more lovely, there's a horde of fish just down here. Got no idea what they are. I must see if I can catch one. Well, I'm no expert, but they look like tilapia, which are an introduced fish and considered a pest. So maybe I'll do some feral fish removal. There are literally hundreds of them, and some screaming kids. Alright, let's see what we can do. Well, that wasn't hard. I'm pretty sure that that's a tilapia. There's a bloody big eel out there. Well, this is like shooting fish in a barrel. Another one. There are some much bigger ones out in the entrance there. They fight all right. Well, they sure aren't hard to catch. Let's see if I can get a bigger one. Well, that's a bit bigger. Well, they're not jungle perch, but beggars can't be choosers. Well, I think this will do. It's all much for muchness. I've come to this little place called Davies Creek. It's just south of Mareeba, and I'm hoping that this is going to produce that jungle perch I'm after. Well, I'm getting bites. I've got something. Is it? Is it? What the hell's that? A little grunter. Not what I'm after at all. Another one. Another grunter. Pretty little fish, but not the target. This is a bit like trout fishing without the trout. These look like rainbow fish of some description. Very pretty, but killing my bait. Got little pink tails, orangey red tails. Not what I'm after. I think I'm going to have to try somewhere else. I've come to Crystal Cascades just out of Cairns. I know there are jungle perch in here because I've seen them. So this is probably my last chance to get one before I head north. So here's hoping. Nothing on the first cast. Has to be fish in here. I've got something. Is it? Is it? Is it? No! It's a little sooty grunter. And it swallowed the hook. Come all the way to Queensland and catch a turtle. Unbelievable. Another turtle. Or maybe the same one. Well, it's rained all day. Well, I've got to put a tent up in this in a while. Coming up to 2 o'clock. Not looking forward to camping tonight, that's for sure. They just don't seem to want it. So at this point it's Jungle Perch 3, Frank 0. I'm absolutely saturated, I'm going to pack it in. This is no fun. Right, I'm back here at Crystal Cascades for one final go at these Jungle Perch before I move on. I've actually seen a couple in this pool already, so much better day. 28, sunny, no rain. Apparently they're very wary and they'll see you a mile off, so I don't know how I'm going to get down here without them seeing me, but it looks like a likely spot. Sneaky, sneaky. Move very slowly, try not to spook anything. I got some better worms today, so I'm hoping that they'll do the job. Otherwise it's explosives. Bite straight away, but small. Oh no, the worm's gone already. Ladies and gentlemen, I have jagged a rainbow fish. Again, pretty little critter, but not what I'm after. Another rainbow fish. I wonder what part of I don't want you, I want jungle perch they don't understand. Every freshwater pool I fish seems to be swarming with these things. They're just a nuisance. So are the mosquitoes. These little buggers are just stripping me off every single cast. It's like getting school's a little mullet back home. Tap tap, bait's gone. I don't know whether you saw that splash out there, but I reckon that was a jungle perch. I've got a little lure here, I'm going to give that a try in a minute, because this is just not working. Apparently these gaudy little numbers are the go. So little popper basically. So I'll give that a try. You see those fish jumping in the background. Well, I've popped till I drop, but nothing. Plenty of fish splashing around on the top, but I think they're all small rainbows and things like that, out towards that green rope. You see them come up on the top every now and again and swirl, but they don't seem very interested in this popper. You know, maybe I should be fly fishing. I saw a video of a guy catching jungle perch on flies, and I'm just watching these rainbow fish picking off bugs near the surface. That's what the splashes are. That's a bit big for a bug. Well, they weren't impressed with the price tag of that lure at all. Back to bait. There's certainly far worse ways to spend an afternoon. Absolutely magnificent spot. Another rainbow. Of course, it doesn't help when two people rock up and go for a snorkel in your pool. But oh well, I'm just feeding the fish at the moment, and small ones at that. Well, this is what's taking the worms all the time. Self-releasing. It takes skill to get these in the mouth, I'll tell you. reckon I know every rainbow fish in this pool by name now. There you go. So this is my last worm. I don't think it's going to produce what I want, but when this is gone, I'm off